The so-called SVO will have grave, far-reaching consequences for Russia. The Russian Federation has demonstrated weakness to all its potential enemies. This was stated by Russian Z-patriot propagandist Maxim Kalashnikov. The war against Ukraine was not only lost, it became a demonstration that the Russian army is not second in the world. The myth of the military might of the Russian Federation, of the strength of its weapons, collapsed. And this became a gift for potential enemies of the country. The propagandist believes, we have shown a very dangerous weakness, both scientific and technical, military and technical. Do you think the Americans, Chinese and Turks don't see this? They see it very well. They understand it very well. And all the court analysts who try to justify this backwardness are worthless. Kalashnikov said. Earlier, media reported that Igor Strelkov predicted a dark future for the Russian Federation from prison. A perfect storm awaits us. Z-patriot and war criminal Igor Strelkov, who is serving time in a Russian prison for criticizing Russian dictator Vladimir Putin, has made an alarming forecast for the Russian Federation. He believes that the probability of a perfect storm for the country is high. Strelkov considers reconciliation with the United States very unlikely. However, by trying to do so, the Kremlin could anger China, which would be disastrous for Russia. The information from China was especially alarming. If we manage to move from being friendly neutrals, as China understands it, to being an enemy or simply an unfriendly country, we will get a perfect storm with a probable collapse of statehood. Strelkov wrote, he suspects that the US attempt to establish good relations with Moscow is a ploy. In his opinion, the Americans and Europeans are manipulating Russian dictator Vladimir Putin to squeeze maximum concessions from him in order to end the so-called SVO. I perceive the difference in approaches between the EU and the US towards Russia as a game of good cop, bad cop. One of them is furious and threatening, while the other pats us on the head, says nice things and quite openly flatters, creating the impression in our national leader Vladimir Putin that a compromise is just around the corner. We just need to give in a little, then a little more, then some more. And then it will turn out in the end that there will be nothing left to give in to, Strelkov noted. So, there will be a major attack on Russia, weakened by the war in Ukraine. Russian lands will be divided.
Thanks for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe and share this video to stay updated with the latest breaking news from DesBuzz24.